In the world of show business, rising to stardom can eventually happen after years of hard work, but falling out of the limelight can occur in just a few days. Most celebrities never recover from this. However, there are some who had eventually found their foothold in Hollywood once again. Here are the top 10 celebrities who, after getting popular in the 90s and virtually disappearing, managed to have a huge comeback and regain their popularity. 1. Mayim Bialik. In the early 90s, there was a TV sitcom from the NBC network called Blossom, and the titular protagonist was played by young Mayim Bialik. It had a successful run, but when it ended, Mayim practically disappeared from the entertainment industry. She did focus on her academics and obtained a PhD in neuroscience from UCLA. After that, she got her big break when she joined the main cast on The Big Bang Theory, a series focusing on the misadventure of scientist Sheldon Cooper and friends. We're not saying that you need a PhD to be on that show, but that was certainly a big plus to Mayim in her career.
Well, enjoy your night. I'm gonna go home before I ruin anybody else's weekend. That was the day.
2. Mario Lopez. Popularly known as AC Slater on Saved by the Bell and its sequel, actor Mario Lopez did not retain the fame from his movies. Having numerous small roles for various movies, his acting career did not soar to the heights as with his 90s popularity. However, he moved on and found his calling with being a host. Gaining a following once again, Mario hosted several shows such as Extra, America's Best Dance Crew, and the Miss America pageants multiple times. We know he is indeed famous when he hosted with the fashionable Khloe Kardashian in The X Factor. 3. Neil Patrick Harris. Teenage Neil Patrick Harris, or NPH as fans would say, had the title role of Doogie Howser, MD, a late 80s, early 90s sitcom about the struggles of an adolescent physician. With its success, people couldn't believe that he just faded to obscurity after his show ended. In spite of that, he once again rose to fame as Barney Stinson on the long-running show How I Met Your Mother. He was rediscovered when he took part in one of the Harold and Kumar movies. Now he's a household name and is frequently seen hosting and singing on different awards shows.
TV show?
Jesus Christ! Did you see that unicorn?
4. Winona Ryder. Starring in some hit 80s movies and plenty of 90s movies, which garnered critical acclaim and landing her with a couple of Academy Award nominations, Winona Ryder enjoyed great acclaim for a while before having her career come to a stop. It was a mixture of personal struggles, media scrutiny, and the public honing in on her shoplifting case. She spent a few years trying to get a role and ultimately got her big break. She now stars as Joyce Byers in the popular Netflix series Stranger Things.
Hey, Larry.
Joyce.
5. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. As a child and teen, he appeared in a number of popular films and was particularly well known for his role as Tommy Solomon in the hit TV show Third Rock from the Sun. After leaving that series, he disappeared from show business and apparently continued his school studies. However, realizing that his true passion lies in acting, he dropped out and relaunched his career. Looking at his IMDb, you would say that it was the right choice, as he starred on so many outstanding films such as 500 Days of Summer, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, and The Looper. 6. Keanu Reeves. Mainly involved in comedies and dramas, Keanu had a wonderful career with numerous blockbuster films in the 90s. His career then reached its highest point when he headlined the successful action movie Speed. However, after he refused to take part in the Speed sequel, he was rumored to be blacklisted by 20th Century Fox for almost a decade. His big break came to him again after he took on the role of Neo in the extreme hit sci-fi action movie The Matrix. After that, he continued having favorable character choices, and now he dabbles in directing and producing in the film industry.
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
7. Matthew McConaughey. He first got his breakout role in Dazed and Confused, and even though he was not the main protagonist, he performed amazingly well. After winning accolades with his other movies, people seemed to expect greatness from him. Unfortunately, he had a slew of not-so-good rom-com films come out, and then he had an acting hiatus. His career took off once again when he started in the biopic Dollars Buyers Club, where he portrayed the character Ron Woodruff. His performance there earned him numerous acclaim and even won him the Academy Award for Best Actor. 8. Jennifer Aniston. Acting early on in her life, Jennifer Aniston became famously known in the movie Leprechaun. She was really popular in the early 90s, but for a while she didn't have any noteworthy films. But her fame suddenly grew when she was cast as Rachel Green in one of the most internationally successful TV sitcoms, Friends. Her performance as Rachel was rightfully praised, and she won numerous awards such as the Golden Globe, Primetime Emmy, and the Screen Actors Guild Awards. 9. Robert Downey Jr. In his youth, Robert was one of the popular actors in the 80s and 90s, especially when the film Chaplin came out. His depiction of the renowned British comedian was given strong praises, and he actually won a BAFTA award for it. But during his career, he got in trouble with drugs, and although he was recovering, he was frequently avoided by producers and could not even afford to be insured. Nowadays, we know him as a person who kickstarted the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with him taking on the suit of Iron Man as the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist Tony Stark.
No offense, but I don't play well with others.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that away, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
10. Joaquin Phoenix. Together with his brother, the late River Phoenix, Joaquin had an acting career even as a child. He was always praised in his performances in movies such as To Die For, Gladiator, and Walk the Line. With his talent, it seems he can only go higher and higher with his career. But by mid-2000, he received some negative movie reviews and then had a self-imposed break. Chronicling that time of his life was a mockumentary that he produced and acted dubiously in. It bombed in the box office and was a setback for his career. However, he received his big break again in the form of the Joker film, where he starred and won the Best Actor award.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed those 3 young men on the subway? Mm-hmm. And why should we believe you?
Got nothing left to lose.